Hi guys, this is Iris from Iris Handmaids, and today we're going to be making a Loomigurumi decorated Christmas tree, and it looks like this. I'll show you a couple different versions. There's another one that I have. They're all really pretty. It's a 3D tree, and you can make it in different sizes. I'll tell you how to adjust it later on. And this is a based off the box flowers tutorial that I did right before this one, so check that out if you haven't already. And it's an adaptation of a design called Chupa Chups cover by Rainbow Loom. So I'll quickly show you Liko DIY, who made the box flowers, and her Instagram. She does lots of pretty renditions, and she has her own YouTube channel where she designs as well, so give her a follow. And Rainbow Loom is the one that came up with the Chupa Chups cover, and it is a really versatile design. As you can see, it's like a bouquet of flowers. It's like a flower here, and so on. Little monster, and it is like really taken off, and people are getting really creative with it. And the tutorial for the the Chupa Chups cover is by Kyoko_Miha. So give them all a look-see. So those are the people that were involved in this project. And let's get started. So you will need a total of 480 bands, and whatever color you want your tree to be. Mine is going to be pink today, and so out of those 480 bands, you need 228 of those bands to be beaded. And what I mean by that is like this: one bead. And how we're going to do that is you take your band, you get a little floss or string or craft wire, you pull it through, and then we're going to thread this onto a bead of your choice. So these are going to be like the little decorations that you would have on your Christmas tree. So you can have any size or color, as long as it just fits on the bead, you should be good. So you will have to make 228 of these little beaded bands. So if you want to pause the video now and bead those bands, please do so. And the rest of the bands are just going to be plain. For this video, I'm going to be using two different colors. For the beaded bands, I have this, whatchamacallit, this like sparkly pink band. And then for the main body band, I'll call them the body bands, is going to be just the regular white opaque, so you can really kind of tell the difference of what I'm doing. So for this one, I used the Sweets white on the outside, the beaded bands, and then on the body, the inner, like this kind of band, I used just a regular white, glow white, so it does glow in the dark. And for this one, I used the same color. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. The same color for the body, and then the same color for the beaded bands. I just used different color for the closing. Okay, so that you can really tell what I'm doing, I'm just going to be using these two different colors. So first, this is going to be your first one, is going to be your magic ring of 3. You're going to take your first band, and then you're going to roll it on your hook. So you see 3 loops, and then you take your beaded bands and then put both ends through like that. So now you have a total of a total of 5 bands that you see, right? Sorry for all the band-aids, guys. If you've seen my videos before, you know I have really dry skin, so I always have a band-aid on, almost always. Okay, so the body band, pull everything through. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then reclaim the other end of that body band. So now you got the beaded band and then your main ring here, the 3 rings, and then pull this end through there, like that. So now you only have 1 band left. So you want to go back through the main ring, those 3 rings, and leave the beaded band on the other side like that. Okay, so now you have 4, right? So now go back, get your next bead, get a body color, and then take the first 2 and then the next 3, and then reclaim the body band, and then pull that last one through these 2. Okay, so just nudge that to the right and see how you have a beaded band on this side and a beaded band on this side. You want to go back into that magic ring in the middle, the first ring. Okay, so get another one. This is your last beaded band of this row. Get another body band, pull the 2, pull the 3, reclaim, and then pull that end through those 2. Okay, so I have to tell you that the first few rows of this tree are really confusing because the design is so tight. Anything I feel that is under 5 stitches is it's really easy to lose your way. So I find the best way not to lose my way is, since the last stitch is always on my hook, if you count backwards, 1, 2, and then 3, see how it makes a little train there, 1, 2, 3. So you want to go back. Since this is the first row is 3 stitches, you want to go back into that 3rd one, but make sure to get both of those bands right there. So 1, 2, and then the 3rd one. So this is the first stitch of your 2nd row. It's going to be an increase, increase, and a single crochet. So get a pink band. Get a body color, pull it through those 2 bands of that stitch, reclaim, and then pull it through those 2. Go back into that exact same stitch, put these 2 ends on, get a body color, pull it through the first 4, reclaim, and then pull that end through. Okay, so now we should have 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So go into that 4th one, and we're going to be putting 2 stitches in there. To go through the first 4, reclaim, and go through, go back into the exact same stitch that this one's in, put both ends of the beaded band, get your body color, pull it through those first 4, reclaim, oh my goodness, reclaim and then pull it through those 2. And then you want to count backwards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches now, right? So go into that 5th one, it's pretty tight, and we're just going to do 1 single crochet in there. Put both ends on, the body band, pull through the first 4, reclaim, and then put that end through those 2. So now you should have 5 stitches. Count backwards your teardrops, 1 on your hook, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're going to start our 3rd row. So single crochets 5 times. Instead of losing count, we're just going to count out 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Single crochets. I know it's confusing now, but it does get easier. That's why I'm taking it slow. Go in, pull it through those 2, go to the next one, put both ends on, pull it through those 4, reclaim and pull it through those 2. So if it ever looks confusing, remember to just count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Pull it through the first 4, reclaim, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the last stitch of our the 3rd row. Reclaim and pull it through those 2. So this is our last row of 5 stitches. So go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it through those 4. Pull it through those 2. Body band, pull it through those 4, reclaim, pull it through those 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. pull it through those two. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we still should have 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next row is the last hard row, because this is the last of the 5 stitches. And we are going to be doing 5 increases. So count out 10 bands. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I do suggest putting them in little groups of 2, just so we know where the increases are. Okay, so find your stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to be doing 2 single crochets here. Reclaim, go through those 2, go find the exact stitch that you were in. It's that one. Get your next one. So after this row is done, it is easy breezy. Reclaim, pull it through those 2. Okay, go into the next stitch. Pull it through the 4, reclaim, pull it through the 2, go back into the same stitch. Put your beaded band on. Pull through the first 4, reclaim, and then pull through. Go the next stitch to our 3rd increase. Put the beaded band on, your baddie band, pull through. Go into the same stitch. Pull it through those 2. Okay, go into the next stitch. 4th set of increase. Beaded band. Body color. Go into the same stitch. Reclaim, pull through the next stitch. So this is our last increase of this row. Go back in the same stitch. Here's the last band. And then pull it through. So you should have 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you have to do 2 more rows of 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So So instead of using crochet markers, I've just decided to do it this way so I don't have to keep putting it in and out like after 5 stitches or 10 stitches. I found it to be kind of annoying personally. Okay, so just do all of these for single crochets, and after you're done, that means you've done 2 rows of 10 single crochets. I was originally going to film this in my basement, but it is just so cold that I would have to wear a coat while I film, so I didn't want to. You know how when you just turn the heat on and then it takes like, I swear it takes like 2 hours to get like warm in my house after I turn the heating on, so I said, forget that. So I'm in my bedroom right now. I'm filming a tutorial in a new spot today just because my original spot has been taken over by a sofa bed. And so I've decided on this new spot. I feel like the lighting is a little bit better than what I had before, so I'm happy. Still not great lighting, but it's a step forward, right? I actually even have like, I'm dyeing my hair with henna right now, and henna looks like, it's like all natural, so it looks like mud. So I have mud looking stuff in my hair right now, and I have this like shower cap over it. I look like a hot mess right now. I'm so lucky that I don't have to show my face because you'd be like, what the heck? Yeah, I don't like the way henna smells while I'm doing it, and I don't like how it takes like hours for the color to dye my hair, but I really like that really reddish color that it gives. And it's like permanent, so it doesn't fade, so I am a fan. Have you guys ever tried henna before? What I like about this project is that even if you were to miss a stitch, or say you missed a bead somewhere or whatever, it's like really hard to tell, and that's like the beauty of like a roughly looking Loomigurumi project, is like it's really hard to find the mistakes. Like this one I made yesterday, and I was filming a tutorial for it, and a band popped, and I was able to fix it, but I mean, you can't even tell where the mistake is, so it's like the perfect thing for me because I make a lot of mistakes. Okay, so 3 more bands or stitches. I feel like this is such an awesome little thingy to decorate the house for Christmas. And they make a really nice backdrop for like other Rainbow Loom figurines and little Rainbow Loom poinsettias and stuff like that. Okay, so we should still have 10 stitches, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we are going to be increasing to 15 stitches. And how we're going to do that is we are going to single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, etc. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, so you're going to have 5 single crochets and then 5 sets of increases, and we'll be alternating those. Okay, so let's start with our first, where's that first stitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the first stitch is going to be a single crochet. The next one is going to be an increase. Go back into the same stitch. The next stitch is going to be a single crochet. The next one's going to be an increase. Next one is a single. Next one is an increase. Next one is a single. Next one is an increase. Next one is a single. Next one is an increase. This is the last part of this row. Okay, so if all went as planned, you should have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we are going to be doing 15 single crochets for the next 2 rows. So count out 30 bands. It's 10. Okay, so after you are done with these, you will be done your 2 rows of 15 single crochets. So I hope to use a few of these Christmas trees and then like kind of bunch them together on maybe like a platter, and then with some like lights and stuff, and use it as a centerpiece of on a table. And during the holidays, it's my favorite time of year because my birthday is on Christmas. I'm a Christmas baby. But normally like it would be like super special and such to have a birthday on Christmas, but I come from a family where everybody has a birthday oddly around Christmas. So starting from December like 10th or so to December 31st, there are like, I don't know, close to a dozen birthdays, with 2 on Christmas. And so it doesn't really feel all that special, but it does make the holidays like crazy fun. So I love the holidays. But I have to say one bad thing about having a birthday on Christmas is that no bakeries are open. So whatever like birthday cake that I order is always like a day old. Which is not a big deal, but I guess I could bake one. But a good thing about having a birthday on Christmas is that Nobody forgets when your birthday is. That is one good thing. There's this one girl that I hadn't seen for like years and years, and then she was like, hey, don't I know you? I don't remember your name, but I remember that your birthday is on Christmas. I'm like, huh? What do you say to that? I'm like, yeah, my birthday is on Christmas. I actually saw on Instagram that a lot of people, a fair number of people have already made this Christmas tree, and the renditions are just so amazing already. The way they've put together the, just like a Christmas, like a scene, and then the trees are in the background, and it's just so Christmassy. Or people have put lights inside, because you know how it really does keep its shape. So, and it can be hollow if you want. I'm going to be stuffing it today, but you know, since it's hollow inside, they've put a little, like, I guess one of those little LED lights, or like a tea light or something, and it lights up, and it's so pretty. I love it. I don't think I have any lights like that. I don't think I would be comfortable putting like something with like an open flame. Even if it is like a supervised tea light, I know I just like forget about it, and quite possibly I burn the house down. So I'm going to be filling mine with polyfill. So it would be easier, I guess, if you want to leave it hollow. You wouldn't have to do all the decreasing. You could just, you know, tie off the last band, and then it would save a lot of work. Okay, so this is the last band. Okay, so let's count our stitches again. I hope that's still the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we are going to be increasing again to 20 stitches, and how we're going to do that is to be 2 single crochets and then 1 increase, and then we're just going to keep repeating that. Okay, so let's count that out. Single, single, increase, single, single, increase, single, single increase. Okay, so we're going to do 5 sets of single, single increase. Okay, so first one is a single. Oops. Oh, these darn band-aids. Single. Single. Increase. Go back to the same stitch. Your increase. Next one is a single. Single. Oh gosh. Okay, next one's an increase. Okay, single. Single. Next one's an increase. Single. Single. Increase. Single. Single. And the last stitch is an increase. Okay, so let's count our stitches. We should have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if you were, if it was the case that you missed a stitch or you missed an increase or whatever, and say you had like 19 stitches instead of the 20, it's not a huge deal. So if it was say 19 and you needed 20 like I have now, I would just put another increase into the last, the last loop that we just did, and that would make it 20. So it's not a huge deal. It's really hidden, so you can't tell. Okay. So the next 2 rows of 20 are 20 single crochets. So count out 40 bands. 5, 6, 7, 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40 bands that you have to count out. So after you've done single crochets with all of these, then your 2 rows of 20 will be done. So if you had, like, instead of having 19 stitches or 20 stitches, if you had 21 stitches, then you could just do, instead of, increasing your last loop, you could just decrease once, and then you would go down from 21 to 20. And nobody would be able to tell the difference after you're done because it's all underneath. Probably the only suggestion that I would have you don't have to keep, have kept all the same beads all the way through. It looks just as pretty with, like, I'll show you like different colors and stuff, but I would suggest generally kind of keeping the beads kind of in the same like ballpark like size, because I made one tree and like some of the balls were like medium size, and some were tiny, and some were red, and some were green, and the assorted colors look good, but I found that when some beads are like 3 times the size of the other beads, then it's hard to notice the smaller ones, because the bigger ones are really taking over and covering the little ones. So yeah, I would suggest, generally the same size. Probably be a good idea. I've made so many of these trees, but only 2 of them are green. I really like at home when I have like I have a Christmas tree, like I do prefer it to be green, like a real tree. But I just don't have that many green bands at home right now. So they have generally, I've been looming mostly like white trees and now even a pink tree. Like, I don't think I would ever have a pink tree at home to decorate, but these are just like little toy sizes, so I like having the pretty colors. What kind of tree color do you guys prefer? I feel like white trees are really getting popular, but it's just really not my cup of tea. I like a tree more traditional, and my ornaments to be a little bit more traditional as well. Apart from the rainbow loom, my rainbow loom decorations on the tree. Those are not really traditional, but you know, they're still like candy canes and wreaths and stuff, so I think they're okay. I got these beads at Michael's, and it was like they're all like shiny metallic bands. It was like 4 different colors, like this silver, gold, bronze, and this kind of like, I don't want to say black. Yeah, probably black beads. And I think they're glass, because I can kind of see some of them, you know, aren't covered with the silver metallic that well. So I feel like it's like glass underneath. And I think that's cool, but they're just all so different in size. And even the holes are like different sizes, and like, I don't know. You see how like some are flat and some are round and some are thick and some are skinny, and I don't think that's very nice, especially since they were kind of expensive. Like I wouldn't have bought them otherwise, but I had their 50% off coupon, so I figured that, I can't remember exactly how much they were, but since if I hadn't had the coupon, I probably wouldn't have bought them, but at least they're shiny, right? Gosh, only a few more to go. I really do love those beads that I used in the boxed flower tutorial. They were from Dollar Tree. Super cheap and super shiny, but I did not have enough of them to use for this design, which is a shame. Okay, so this is our last stitch for this row. We should still have 20 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my god, I can't believe I did not screw up. That's like amazing. Very unusual. Okay, so since this is, I have already like counted out like all the bands and stuff. I'm pretty sure that there's like 4 extra, but that's not a big deal. And we are going to be doing one more increase right now, and that's going to be single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, increase. So single, 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 increase, single, 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 increase, single, 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 increase. So we're going to be 5 sets of single, 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 increase. Okay, so going to the first one, it's going to be a single crochet, next one is a single crochet, next one is a single crochet, and this next one is an increase, go back in the same stitch. Okay, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and the last stitch is an increase, okay, so you should have 25 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yay! Okay, so the rest of these, however many they are going to be all single crochets. And so we start from here. If you wanted to make this tree shorter or taller, all you have to do is instead of you know how we do the increase row, and then we did 2 rows of that row. So if it was like an increase and then we increased until 10, and then we added 20 bands to make 2 more rows of the 10, then to make it shorter you would only do 1 more row after the increase, or to make it taller you would add a row to make, like, you know, to make 3 rows extra. So that will change the size, and that way you can make a little, say a set of 3, and make all 3 a different size, and it really looks pretty like that. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video here and just loom all of these as a single crochet, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I finished looping all those beaded bands, and now we are done with the beaded bands. So it should be looking something like this. If you want to keep it hollow just the way it is, it does, you know, stand by itself, and feel free to do so. If you want to do that, you would just go into, you know, the next loop, and then pull a band through all these bands, those 3 bands, and then just tie a slip knot, and so it won't unravel, and you're fine. And then you can, you know, put a light inside and it will look amazing. But for me, I might actually try that out. I think it'll look good. I'm gonna fill mine with polyfill, which, you know, looks like a bunch of fluff. If you don't have polyfill and you still want to fill it, you can use like cotton balls, or you can use cotton balls, or like an old t-shirt cut up, or whatever, like a bunched up a plastic shopping bag. Whatever you have, it doesn't matter, as long as the colors are not too far off of your band color. You should be good to go. Okay, so try to fill all the way up to the tip there. I think maybe this is too much. And pull off whatever you don't need. I have a very bad habit of overstuffing my figures just because I feel like a little grandma or something that just want to feed their little grandkids lots of yummy treats. I just want to fill my little stuffies full of stuffing. So some people would probably say that this is overstuffed, but anyways, from this point on, you can forget about counting stitches and whatnot. You don't have to count anymore. The bottom of this does not have to be pretty. It will look something like this, And I didn't pull that in yet, but because it will always be upright and nobody's really gonna see the bottom unless you like show it to them. So don't worry about if it doesn't look that good. So everything you're gonna do now from now on is a decrease. So if you have never done a decrease before, you go in to your stitch, your first stitch, and you kind of twirl it and go into your next stitch. So now you have a total of 5 bands on your hook. And take a band and you're going to pull it through those first 2, pull it through those next 2, reclaim, and then pull that end one through these 2. So we've turned 2 stitches into 1. You're just going to keep doing that all around. I think this is probably one of the my least favorite parts about, where'd that other end go? About Loomigurumi is the decreasing. A, it never looks that good, and B, it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, so just take it slow since the tree will be under some pressure just because, you know, we're tying it together. Okay, so after it is generally closed, you go into the one across from it. If you want to use it as a Chupa Chup cover to, put a lollipop inside, I wouldn't suggest going too small. You want to leave a little bit of room and then just tie off, and then you'll be done. But since I'll just be using it as a figure, I'm going to just take the bands across and then pull it through all the bands and then just slip knot it. Like that, and then you want to go in and then hide that tie off band so you can't see it anymore. And you are done. So I really hope that you like this tutorial. I hope if it's not going in an exact cone, which it might not, just pull out the the beads until it does, until you have it to your liking. And yeah, I hope you make it. If you do, please tag me on Instagram, tag Liko DIY and Kaido Rainbow Loom and Kyoko Miha. We would all love to see your renditions, and please click like on this video and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. So see you next time. Thanks, bye.